What's this famous saying? It wouldn't be worth doing if it wasn't excruciatingly painful. Let's go on with it. So, we're making our way to the Downs link today. Starting off at London Victoria, it's just a short train journey to Horsham, and then from there just a couple of mile cycle to the start of the Downs link itself. So here we go, this is the start of the Downs link. As you can see, behind me is Christchurch. It's a private school. Google will try and get you to go through the school. Do not. What you want to do is go all the way around the school and then down the side, past the tennis courts, and there's a train line just between the school and the start of the Downs link. It's about 0 degrees right now. It's going to get colder very soon. Off we go. What I find quite interesting is just how this one path changes over the seasons. During the summertime, it can often feel like you're, cycling through a tunnel. Just the brush and the trees down the side are so thick, so full of life that it's beautiful, but it does close some of the views off. Whereas in wintertime, well, it's a little bit more raw and nowhere near as much foliage and blossom, or none at all in some respect. It does really begin to open out the space and you can see some more of those fantastic views. It is amazing how hot you get when it's this cold. I think it's time for a little break. Yeah, time for a little break. Oh, that's cold. Now, I'm actually heading to a place called Merriam Farm. Now, I found this place on Nearly Wild Camping almost a couple of years ago when COVID first hit and we're coming out of the first lockdown. And it's perfect if you just have a day or two that you want to get away and you can't quite get to the places that are as far-flung as you'd hoped. Merriam Farm is its own private farm. It has 1 or 2 spots spaced out for camping, nothing fancy at all. A compost toilet, your own fire, and nothing but you and cows and fields for miles around. As nearly wild camping as you can get without the dangers of getting caught. Anyway, I have about half an hour left till I get there, and about an hour of daylight left, and I've still got to get my tent pitched, so That was a quick rest, but I need to get moving. One more swig of water and I'm off. This is Merriam farm. There's the farmhouse right there. But we still have a wee ways to go. Now, I don't know if you can hear the church bells in the background. I was enjoying myself a bit too much and taking in the scenery, and it is now 4 o'clock. Not much light left. Time to pitch the tent. It is time to see if my trusty Bessport Pillow 3-man tent, 3-season tent to be honest, can deal with winter with the extra help of some warm sleeping bags and extra padding. I've got faith in it. I mean, it's my favourite tent to date, so let's see. That is it. 15 minutes in total. The village clock on the church just ran 1/4 about 30 seconds ago as I was finishing up. Let me show you. Get you off here. Let me show you my home for the night. Look at how cosy and spacious that is. Got my little light on for you, make you feel warm and welcome. So I've doubled down, it's going to get cold tonight. So I've got this reflective layer mat for the bottom. This is a new acacia from Decathlon, and I've doubled that up. And then we have UL 80, and then just for extra comfort, I've got an old summer sleeping bag that's got a liner in it, and then my 3-season bag as well. I am going to be toasty. Now it's getting pretty cold pretty quickly. I've got one last job to do, which is to go and chop some wood. Fortunately, there's an axe just in the farm behind me, and plenty of wood to chop. It's a cheats version, but I'll stay warm tonight. That's looking more like it. There. Okay, that should do it. That's enough wood to keep me warm for the next couple of days. I think it's just one thing left to do before it gets completely pitch black. I need to make a fire. That's to go and have a cheeky pint. The bird behind me agrees. I passed the village pub just up the road, so I'm going to go and take a walk. Maybe get some pub grub and a pint or two. I'll come back and start the fire. Whew, I'm warm. It's not going to stay that way for long. Unfortunately, the pub was not serving food, but no matter. I'm going to cook myself some gammon steak. I am ravenous right now. It's been a long old day. It's currently -2, but I am properly toasty sitting by here. Got to be careful of the sparks though. Well, there may not have been any pub grub, but someone was kind enough to leave this metal grill here. And so I'm going to have some gammon steak. The fat has increased that fire immensely, so I've moved it to the side. But the smell, oh my god, the smell. I can't wait. I was saying earlier on about how the downslink changes over time, over the different seasons. And it is more than obvious here. Last time I was here was the height of summer and everything was overgrown, and you had to kind of like make your way through to the point where you could pitch your tent, and now everything is bare and I have a beautiful view of the night sky, if not a little cloudy this evening. But this time 6 months ago there were field mice, there were red kites flying in abundance up in the skies. It's nice to see just the changes in both foliage and animals. Though it is far more peaceful now, like I say. A little whiskey. It never hurt anybody. Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm hungry though. I like flame grilled, but this is a bit ridiculous. I can smell it though. I am hungry. Did I mention that? Okay, here we go. Yes. Got a little roll. Got a little hummus. Do you know what? Pork and sliced cheese. Look, this channel is nothing but classy. But, oh my god. You know it's going to taste good. You know it's going to taste good. Don't even know if you can get this. Let this be the first for someone to tell you. Pork, cheese and hummus. Overcooked pork as well. Oh, it tastes so good. Oh my god, it tastes so good. I'm not even joking. That's just how you camp. That's just how you camp. Oh my god. So I am wrapped up warm in my multiple sleeping bags and my multiple underlay mats, even a cheeky hot water bottle to boot. The one thing I'm worried about with the Bessport is there's a lot of ventilation. So about a third of the tent has solid walls, and then the rest has mesh, which is amazing for the rest of the year. It provides a lot of ventilation, there's no condensation at all, which I absolutely love, but we shall see how it holds up in winter conditions. But I am knackered after a long cycle, and looking forward to bed. We'll see how I fare in the morning. Good morning. I was snug as a bug out in the freezing cold. No, that was very pleasant. Very pleasant.
But I don't want to get out right now. But I need to start the day and make a cup of coffee. But a lovely sleep. Apart from my back, which I'll tell you about in a bit. Let's get up and out and see what the day has in store. So I always kick the fire to the side at night time, just to see if I can have a few bits of wood half burnt for the next morning. Some of these are a bit chunky, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Let's see if this... Oh yeah, nicely done. Perfectly boiling. And wee bits of floaties. Yeah, man. Bit for my coffee. Is there going to be enough for my morning porridge? There we go. Share the wealth. Give that a wee stir. I went fancy. I got the cappuccino. Let's hope I don't live to regret it. I had to move. I had positioned myself perfectly for the oncoming smoke, so... So like I mentioned, I was using the UL80 from Trekology last night as a pad, which, to be honest, I absolutely love, and I think a lot of people love. One, because it's really comfy, but two, just because it's at a price point most of us can afford. Obviously, the downside to that, at that price point, is the R value is just not good. You know, it's great in summer seasons and, you know, even up to late autumn sometimes, but it fed pretty well last night with that shiny foam pad underneath and that new one from Decathlon, which I just doubled down on. I was pretty toasty and also pretty happy. I now know that I can camp pretty much whatever Britain throws at me within reason. As soon as I said that, I was like, famous last words. Time to have some porridge. Oh, yeah. These are delicious. These cappuccino sachets are delicious. I was wrong. I might have to replace my regular cup of coffee. This, on the other hand, was a wee bit sloppy. I got over enthusiastic with the water. I managed to sleep to about 7 o'clock this morning, and was then suddenly woken by, I think, possibly all the county's cockerels all going off at once. Not too loud, but it's quite interesting to hear that. Just like little alarm clocks all around me from miles away. That's quite lovely. And I was pretty comfy. Though the one thing I have had to contend with is a bad back. I started my bikepacking trip yesterday, and the night before my back just gave out for no reason, as it's wont to do for no reason. And I was just like, no, I'm going anyway. I'd rather be cycling and in pain and setting up camp and in pain rather than, you know, lying at home and in pain. However, that caught up with me last night, Every time I moved, my back was spasm. I just cycled too much and I did too much, but it was a good day yesterday, so I'm still happy with my decision. But hey, Mr. Goose or Swan, I'm happy with my decision, but I could do without the back pain. Slow and steady today. Even I didn't believe my own words. But anybody with back pain knows it is not. It's just not fun. But what can you do apart from get on with it? It's in my beard. It's all up in my beard. Alright, let's get on with the day. Otherwise, I'm too cozy to ever leave. This may take some time. Slow and steady. Mother. What's this famous saying? It wouldn't be worth doing if it wasn't excruciatingly painful. Let's go on with it. Some hedge cutting going on. Oh, couldn't see around that at all, but it's all good. So because of the back issues, last time I talked about it, I promise, I decided to change my plans up a wee bit. Rather than head down the Downs Link and continue on to shore and by sea, I decided to stay within a few mile circumference of the actual campsite, just in case anything flared up when I wasn't able to move or get back on my bike. Instead, I played one of my favourite games, which is that church? Which is where I find a steeple in the distance and I follow it and make my way through towns and small villages, and it means you get to see a lot of places you otherwise never would. Very picturesque, very quintessential UK English towns. So that's what I've done with my day, and it also means I've managed to find my much needed, much wanted pub lunch that I was not able to find yesterday. Maybe I should do something. Thanks so much. I can't wait. Oh God, look at that egg.
get going.
I'm full.
Well, that is it. Last night at Merriam Farm. As you can probably tell, I managed to get the embers from last night's fire, which meant starting a fire from a coffee this morning was far easier than building a new one. I'm just packing down. Thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Till next time, happy camping.